My ex-girlfriend started dating my best friend of 10 years. They expected me to be happy for them. I smiled and said, "Congratulations." Then I revealed to his parents, who were helping him with his business, about his $30,000 gambling debt I'd been hiding. Their support vanished, and so did her interest in him. I, 31 male, am writing in this because I need to get it off my chest. And honestly, I don't feel bad about what I did. 3 weeks ago, my ex-girlfriend, 29, and I broke up. We'd been together for 2 years. The breakup was mutual-ish. She said she needed to focus on herself and wasn't ready for the commitment I wanted. Fair enough. It hurt, but I respected it. We'd talked about moving in together, maybe getting engaged eventually. Guess she had other plans. The breakup was clean. No drama, no cheating that I knew of, just not the right time. I took a week to feel like garbage, then started moving on. Kept busy with work, hung out with friends, did the usual post-breakup routine. My best friend, 30M, let's just call him my best friend since I can't use names. We've been tight since college. 10 years of friendship. He was there when my dad died. I was his best man at his almost wedding. Long story, she called it off. We've been through everything together. 2 weeks after the breakup, my best friend asks to meet for coffee, says he needs to talk about something important. I show up. He's nervous, sweating, can barely look at me. "Bro, I need to tell you something, and I need you to hear me out before you react." Already my stomach drops. I know what's coming. I've been spending time with your ex, and we've developed feelings for each other. We didn't plan this, it just happened. We wanted to tell you before anything official happened because we respect you. I just stare at him. Process this. My ex-girlfriend of 2 years and my best friend of 10 years. "How long?" I ask. "How long what? How long have you been spending time with her?" He shifts uncomfortably. "About a week after you guys broke up. She was upset, reached out to talk, and we just connected. 1 week. 1 week after our breakup, and they were already connecting. So you're telling me this now, why? To get my permission?" "No, not permission. Just, we wanted to be honest. We're gonna date. We wanted you to know and hopefully be okay with it." The audacity. The sheer audacity of expecting me to just be cool with this. But here's the thing. I've learned that showing your cards too early is a mistake. So I take a breath, plaster on a smile, and say, if you two are happy, then I'm happy for you. Seriously, life's too short to hold grudges. He looks relieved, actually hugs me. "Thank you, man. This means everything. I was so worried you'd hate me. Now we're good." We're not good. But he doesn't need to know that yet. Here's what he also doesn't know. About a year ago, my best friend developed a serious gambling problem. Sports betting, online poker, casino trips. He hid it from everyone. His parents, his brother, his other friends. But he told me because that's what best friends do, right? They trust each other. He racked up about $30,000 in debt. Credit cards, personal loans, even borrowed from some sketchy people. I helped him make a plan to pay it off. Helped him find a debt consolidation program. Kept his secret because that's what loyal friends do. His parents don't know. And his parents are currently bankrolling his startup business. A craft brewery he's been trying to launch. They've invested about $50,000 of their retirement money into it. They think he's responsible, got his life together, perfect son starting his dream business. They have no idea about the gambling debt. No idea their money is partially going to pay off bookies instead of business expenses. And my ex, she always cared about stability, financial security. It's why she was hesitant about our relationship. I'm a teacher, not exactly rolling in cash. She works in marketing, makes decent money, but always talked about wanting a partner who was ambitious and financially secure. My best friend's brewery startup? She thinks he's the next big entrepreneur. Doesn't know about the debt. Doesn't know his parents are funding everything. So when I said, I'm happy for you, I meant it differently than they thought. Because I'm about to be very happy watching this implode. Update 1, 1 week later. The week after that coffee meeting was interesting. Really interesting. My best friend and my ex went Instagram official 3 days later. Posted a photo together, whole new beginnings caption, tagged each other, the works. I got texts from mutual friends asking if I was okay. I responded the same way to everyone. Yeah, I'm happy for them. No hard feelings. Some people bought it, others were suspicious. but I kept the same energy, calm, supportive, mature. My ex actually texted me, "Thank you for being so understanding about this. It means a lot that we can all be adults." I replied, "Of course, you two deserve happiness." Meanwhile, I'm doing research. See, my best friend's parents are traditional old-school type people. His dad is a retired accountant, very by the book, very concerned with financial responsibility. They raised my best friend with strict values about money, debt, and living within your means. When my best friend came to them with his brewery idea, they were skeptical. But he presented a business plan, showed them market research, convinced them it was a solid investment. They agreed to fund the initial startup costs, $50, with the understanding that he'd be transparent about every expense. They don't do casual investments. His dad probably has spreadsheets tracking every dollar. What they don't know, about $8,000 of their money has already gone to paying off gambling debts instead of business expenses. My best friend was juggling bills, trying to keep the business afloat, while also keeping loan sharks off his back. I know this because he told me everything, showed me the accounts, asked for advice on how to hide it from his parents. I told him to come clean, but he refused, said it would destroy them and ruin everything. So I helped him hide it, because that's what friends do, apparently. Not anymore. Friday afternoon, I call his dad. We've always had a good relationship. I've been to their house dozens of times over the years. "Hey, just wanted to chat if you have a minute about the brewery." We meet for coffee Saturday morning. His dad is excited, thinks I want to talk about maybe investing or helping with marketing. "Actually," I say, "I need to tell you something about your son. And it's not easy." His expression changes. "What's wrong? Is he okay?" "He's fine physically. But there's something you should know about the business finances. About a year ago, he developed a gambling problem, sports betting, online poker. He's about $30,000 in debt." His dad's face goes from concerned to shocked to angry in about 3 seconds. "Excuse me?" I pull out my phone. Show him screenshots of conversations where my best friend confessed everything to me. Show him the debt consolidation documents I helped him file. Show him texts where he admitted using some of the business money to pay off debts. I'm only telling you this now because he's in a relationship with my ex-girlfriend, and they're building something on a foundation of lies. She doesn't know either, and your investment deserves transparency. His dad is quiet, processing. "Then why didn't you tell us sooner?" "He's my best friend, was my best friend. I was trying to help him fix it quietly, but I can't keep covering for someone who's now dating my ex and expecting me to smile about it. You deserve to know where your money is really going." He thanks me, says he needs to talk to his wife. I leave. Sunday morning, my phone blows up. "My best friend, what did you do?" Another text. "My parents are pulling out of the business. They know everything. They're talking to lawyers about getting their money back." Another. "You just destroyed my life. Over a girl? Seriously?" I respond, "I told them the truth, something you should have done a year ago." Him. "I trusted you with that information in confidence." Me. "And you started dating my ex a week after we broke up? Guess we're both bad at keeping things private. This is completely different." "You're right. Your situation involves fraud and theft from your parents. Mine just involves honesty." He calls me. I don't answer. He leaves a voicemail, screaming about betrayal and how I ruined everything out of spite. Then my ex calls. "What did you do?" She sounds panicked. I told his parents the truth about his gambling debt. They had a right to know where their investment money was going. "You did this because you're jealous." I did this because they deserved honesty. If you're going to date someone, you should probably know they're $30,000 in debt and have been lying to everyone about it. You're pathetic. You can't handle seeing us happy. If your relationship is built on him lying about his finances, good luck with that happiness. She hangs up. Monday, I get a text from his mom. Just, "Thank you for telling us. We're disappointed you didn't come to us sooner, but we understand why. We're dealing with this as a family now." Tuesday, I see my ex has updated her Instagram. The photo of her and my best friend is gone. Her relationship status is back to private. No explanation, just silently removed. Wednesday, mutual friends start asking me what happened. Apparently my best friend has been telling people I sabotaged his business out of jealousy, and that I can't handle them being happy together. I don't respond publicly, just text the friends who actually matter to me. I told his parents about his gambling debt because they were investing their retirement money into his business without knowing. They deserve transparency. Everything else is between him and them. Most people get it. A few think I went too far. I'm okay with that, because here's the thing. I didn't destroy his business. His gambling problem did. I didn't ruin his relationship with my ex. His lies did. I just stopped being the person who covered for him. And honestly, I feel lighter. Update 2. 2 weeks later. Things have gotten messy. Really messy. The day after my last update, my best friend showed up at my apartment. Didn't call, didn't text, just pounded on my door at 8 p.m. I opened it. He looked terrible. Unshaven, rumpled clothes, eyes red. We need to talk. Now. Sure, want to come in? He pushes past me, starts pacing my living room. My parents are suing me. Did you know that? Suing their own son to get their money back. They've hired a lawyer. I might have to declare bankruptcy. I sit down on my couch. I'm sorry that's happening. Sorry? You're sorry you did this? No, your gambling problem and lying about business expenses did this. I just stopped covering for you. You betrayed me. Everything I told you was in confidence. And you used your parents' retirement money to pay off bookies. But sure, I'm the bad guy. He runs his hands through his hair. The brewery is done. I can't launch without their funding. I've already spent most of it on licensing, equipment, paying off debt. I'm screwed. You could have been honest from the start. You know what? This is about her. Admit it. You're mad I'm dating your ex. I laugh. Can't help it. Your relationship lasted, what, 2 weeks? And it's already over, isn't it? His face tells me everything. She broke up with me yesterday. Happy now? Why'd she break up with you? Because apparently when you date someone who's $30,000 in debt with no job prospects and parents who hate him, it's not what she signed up for. Her words. And there it is, the exact outcome I predicted. So she was only interested when she thought you were a successful entrepreneur. Go ahead, say I told you so. I don't need to, you already know. He slumps into my chair. I've lost everything. My business, my parents' trust, the girl, and my best friend. You lost your best friend when you started dating my ex a week after we broke up and expected me to just be cool with it. We had feelings for each other. What were we supposed to do? Wait? Be honest? Not ask me to celebrate your relationship while lying to everyone about massive debt? He's quiet. Here's what I don't get, I continue. You knew how important financial stability was to her. You knew she cared about ambition and success, and you built a relationship on lies about having your life together. What did you think would happen? I thought I could make it work. Get the business profitable, pay off the debt, everything would work out. Built on your parents' retirement money and lies. He stands up. I came here hoping you'd feel guilty, that maybe you'd help me talk to my parents, help fix this, but you don't care, do you? I cared when you were my best friend and needed help with your gambling problem. I stopped caring when you betrayed our friendship and then acted entitled to my support while lying to everyone. I didn't betray our friendship, I fell for someone. You fell for my ex-girlfriend 1 week after we broke up and expected me to throw you a party. That's not how friendship works. He heads toward the door. We're done. Yeah, we are. He leaves. I sit on my couch waiting to feel something. Regret? Guilt? Nothing. Just relief. But the drama isn't over. Thursday I get a Facebook message from my ex. Long one. I know you think you won, but you're just bitter and vindictive. You destroyed his life because you couldn't handle us being together. You're gonna end up alone because you can't let people be happy. I hope you're satisfied. I don't respond. What's the point? Friday, his younger brother calls me. We've always been cool. He's 5 years younger, mid-20s. Hey man, I know things are complicated right now, but I wanted to say thanks for telling my parents. I've known about his gambling for months. I caught him betting online, found some loan documents. He swore me to secrecy. I've been sick about it, knowing our parents were investing in his business without knowing. You knew? Yeah, and I felt terrible not saying anything. But he's my brother, you know? I didn't want to destroy his life. I get it. My parents are hurt, but they're also relieved they found out before investing more. They were considering putting another 30 Qley in next month. You probably saved their retirement. That actually makes me feel better. Like maybe I did the right thing, not just for revenge, but because it was actually the right thing. How's your brother doing? Not great. He's staying with a friend, going to therapy for the gambling. My parents won't talk to him until he pays back at least some of the money and gets serious help. It's tough, but maybe it's what he needs. And the business? Dead. He's looking for regular jobs now. Reality is hitting hard. We talk for a bit longer. He tells me my ex has been posting cryptic stuff on social media about toxic people and karma. I tell him I don't follow her anymore. Don't really care. Saturday, mutual friends invite me out. First time since everything went down. They want to know the full story. I give them the basics. He had a gambling problem he was hiding from his parents while they funded his business. I told them the truth because they deserved to know. Everything else sorted itself out. Most people are understanding. A few think I should have stayed out of it. One friend says, "Bro, you did them all a favor. She would have found out eventually, and it would have been worse. His parents would have lost more money. You just sped up the inevitable." Maybe he's right. Sunday I'm at the grocery store and run into my ex. She sees me, face goes red, turns and walks the other way. I continue shopping like nothing happened. Because nothing did happen. Not anything that matters anymore. Final update. 3 weeks later. Time to wrap this up because honestly, I'm ready to move past it. The fallout has mostly settled. Here's where everyone landed. My ex-girlfriend moved to a different part of town, blocked me on everything. According to mutual friends, she's telling people I'm unstable and vindictive, and she dodged a bullet. Whatever helps her sleep at night. The reality is, she was interested in my best friend because she thought he was a successful entrepreneur with money, when that turned out to be a facade built on his parents' retirement fund and gambling debt. She bounced. She's apparently on dating apps now, specifically filtering for guys with stable careers and financial responsibility. One of my friends showed me her profile. I didn't ask to see it, but thanks, I guess. The irony of her filtering for those traits after dating someone with 30K in debt is not lost on me. My ex-best friend is working as a project manager for a construction company. His brother told me he's going to Gamblers Anonymous meetings twice a week and actually sticking with it. His parents are slowly talking to him again, but they're requiring he pay back every dollar before they'll have a real relationship with him. He's on a payment plan. It'll take him years. The brewery dream is dead. All that equipment he bought got sold off to another startup for pennies on the dollar. His business partner, who I didn't mention before but apparently existed, sued him for fraud. That case is still ongoing. He tried reaching out to me once, 2 weeks ago. Text message, "I know we're not friends anymore, but I am sorry. Not just for dating your ex, but for putting you in that position, for using you to hide my problems. You were right to tell my parents. I wish I'd listened to you a year ago." I read it. Didn't respond. Maybe someday I will, but not now. The apology feels more about his guilt than actual remorse. His mom sent me a card, handwritten, thanking me for telling them. Said they wish I'd told them sooner but understand why I didn't. They recovered about $32,000 of their $50,000 investment through the business liquidation and his repayment plan. Not everything, but better than nothing. She also wrote, "You're a good person who was put in an impossible situation. Thank you for choosing honesty, even when it was hard." That card is on my fridge. Reminds me I did the right thing. As for me, I'm doing okay. Better than okay, actually. I'm not dating anyone yet. Not really interested in jumping into something new. The whole situation left me a bit cynical about relationships and friendship, if I'm being honest. Therapy is helping with that. Work is going well. I got asked to lead a new program at my school, which means a small raise and better hours. Not getting rich as a teacher, but I'm good at it and it matters. That feels more important now than it used to. I've been reconnecting with old friends I drifted from. People who knew me before my ex, before my best friend became such a central part of my life. It's been good. Remembering who I was before that relationship and that friendship defined so much of my social life. Someone asked me last week if I regret what I did, if I'd do it differently. Honestly, no. Could I have handled it better? Maybe. Could I have told his parents privately without the context of him dating my ex? Sure. Was there some revenge motivation? Absolutely. But here's what I keep coming back to. His parents deserved to know their retirement money was being used to pay off gambling debts. My ex deserved to know the guy she was dating was drowning in lies and debt, and I deserved to stop carrying someone else's secrets while they betrayed me. The gambling problem was going to come out eventually. His business was going to fail because it was built on borrowed money and lies. His relationship with my ex was going to crumble because it was founded on false pretenses. I just accelerated the timeline. Did it feel good in the moment? Yeah. Am I proud of that? Not particularly. But I'm also not ashamed. There's a quote I keep thinking about. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. Everyone involved got pissed off when the truth came out. But now, his parents are protecting their retirement. He's getting actual help for his gambling. My ex is dating people honestly. And I'm not carrying anyone else's lies anymore. We're all free now, whether we wanted to be or not. Someone told me I should feel guilty that I destroyed a friendship over a girl. But that's not what happened. The friendship was destroyed when he started dating my ex a week after our breakup and expected me to celebrate it while keeping his secrets. The girl was just the catalyst that made me stop protecting him from his own consequences. Would I be friends with him again someday? I don't know. Right now, no. He's got a lot of growing to do, a lot of debt to pay, both financial and personal. Maybe in a few years when he's actually addressed his problems and rebuilt his life honestly, we could talk. But that's future speculation. For now, I'm focusing on my own life, my own choices, my own honesty. And weirdly, I'm grateful this happened. Grateful I found out my best friend was willing to date my ex that quickly. Grateful I found out my ex only cared about the appearance of success. Grateful I learned the cost of carrying other people's lies. A friend asked me what I learned from all this. I told him. I learned that loyalty without boundaries is just enabling. That honesty, even when it hurts, is better than comfortable lies. And that sometimes the trash takes itself out. You just have to stop blocking the door. He laughed. Said I should write that on a greeting card. Maybe I will. For anyone reading this who thinks I'm an asshole, you might be right. But I'm an asshole who sleeps well at night, doesn't owe anyone $30,000, and isn't lying to the people who trust me. I'll take it. Thanks for following this mess. Time to close this chapter and actually move forward. Peace.